Hi, beautiful soul. So today I wanted to talk about self-betrayal. Today is Mental Health Monday, okay? And I have a lot of experience with this, and I'm sure a lot of people do and maybe don't even realize it. But if you're not living your authentic life, being your true authentic self, then you are living in self-betrayal. And what does that mean? Self-betrayal. When you are betraying yourself, you are not speaking up for yourself. You are not expressing your needs. You are not sharing your opinions or honoring your true feelings. Okay? And self-betrayal develops when? And I find this very interesting. Like I said, it definitely ding, ding, ding. It's home. You grow up experiencing love as conditional. And for myself personally, I had to be a straight A student. That's the only way I got any attention or affection at all from my caregiver. So, as long as I was a straight A student, then I was loved. Okay? 2, you are shamed for expressing your emotions, which teaches you to disconnect from your feelings. And in my case, you weren't even allowed to express your emotions. And when you did, and I grew up in the 70s, so times were different then too. You were just brushed off. You were just a kid. Nobody really cared. Like, you didn't matter. Okay? 3, you grow up in an enmeshed family and you are never modeled healthy boundaries, which I never was. There was always 0 to 100 right away with anger. So you had to tiptoe very lightly around because anything could happen. All right. 4, your caregivers do not meet your needs, which teaches you your needs do not matter. I always felt alone. Although I have siblings, we were all going through the same trauma. And the trauma we were dealing with was physical abuse. So we didn't communicate with each other or let each other know how we felt for fear that maybe you're going to say something or somehow that's going to leak out, and you didn't want that. Okay? And 5, no one takes an interest in your thoughts, opinions, or preferences. And for me personally, when I was growing up, my caregiver, my stepfather, who was abusive, he told you what you were going to do. I was supposed to be a marine biologist according to him. But me and chemistry, me and biology, we don't get along. I don't understand it. It's just not for me, But I never was able to have an opinion. And as I grew older, I didn't know how to form an opinion. Now, I know that sounds silly. As you become an adult, you figure, all those things that I just mentioned, you're going to know how to navigate, but you don't, because you weren't modeled anything that was healthy. So, unhealthy relationships, unhealthy situations, you putting yourself last, you not mattering is your norm. But the fact of the matter is, you matter, you always matter. You mattered then. And, sometimes I think about it and I mourn that person. And I do for y'all too, that didn't get a chance to really be. And it took me years, decades, to unravel and undo all the trauma that I was carrying around and I didn't even know it. And self-betrayal, I betray myself all over the place, which you won't catch me doing now, at least as I can avoid it. I don't surround myself with anyone who is not resonating with me. I don't like to be around drama. Peace is where it's at. And the peace a lot of times can look like boredom. Because I tell you what, I was bored out of my mind. I'm like, ugh, nothing on TV. How many walks can you go on? How much cleaning can you do? How much cooking? The thing of it is, though, you're used to a chaotic environment where you can't relax or have any peace. So that does seem boring compared to the adrenaline rush you get, or when you feel fear, or when you feel hectic or chaotic, or again, one of my go-tos when I was younger, a teenager, a teenager and younger. When I was 17, I find it clicked to me, but was physical. Start swinging immediately, But anyway, I hope this helps somebody. And if you feel that you need to talk to someone, please do so. And that could be anyone that you feel safe and comfortable with. If you don't have anyone like that in your life, you can dial 988, that's the Suicide Hotline, and receive the help you deserve. Mental health is not a stigma. Mental health, a lot of times, mental illnesses, I'd rather say, is not a stigma. And a lot of them were brought upon you by the environment that you grew up in and the way you had to cope with to just exist. Okay, I love y'all.